God. So, Freak, you're eating some sort of beetle from the looks of it. I'm fascinated. I don't know why. I every now and again I like to know what cave lobster. You're basically chewing on a cave lobster. Good man. Good man! Kitchen. Okay, let's make some easy and fine meals repeatedly. And that will be Shadow Moose's job. What have we got in the kitchen? We've got plenty of stuff that can be cooked. Got lots of things that can be planted. I'm tempted to see sand. Things can be planted in sand. See, up through the layers, those stairs go almost to the river exactly. What I'm going to do is create... No, that's far too big. I only need a 5 by 5 area. Like that. Really? Let me think. Okay, it's difficult to know the best way of doing this because my previous experience with jigging channels ended up with lots of death. Oh, it looks like our mechanic is doing well, old Freak. Nicely. Oh, good. We've got wheelbarrows on the go, and we've got bolts and weapons and stuff being put in bins. Oh, look at that! Yes, all of those things have been stored in bins now. Build table. Chairs. Sit. Meeting hall. Okay, build construction wall. I'd forgotten about this again. Okay, what does that actually need? It needs masonry. That's fine. We've got a mason. All those wheelbarrows make things a lot easier. Build doors. No, doors. Come on. That gives lots of doors work to do. Okay, we're late spring. Just want that digging out a little bit. I'm thinking about the crevice actually. Let's dig that out. Here we go. Okay, well we're slowly moving. Yeah, we're slowly kind of getting precious stuff in there and less precious stuff in there. So things are moving around. Oh, summer. Okay, there. People are still moving. Good, good, good. We are running low on stuff. Although you are preparing meals as we speak, Shadow Moose. Mechanic, you don't have a job. Well, build these traps, you lazy bum. There we go, you're constructing a building now. Well, that wall got constructed nicely. Now we just need a table in this room so I can designate it a nice make dining room. Oh, you lazy bar stewards. There's a corner that's not designated. Bottom right corner. Meeting hall. There we go. We now have a big meeting hall, which no doubt everyone's going to be fantastically happy about. Workshop. Doors. We don't need as many doors now, so let's just switch that. Our mason is constructing a building as we speak. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Just making this area here open up so that the trade depot can squeeze in there, which is ultimately the whole point of it, is to put the trade depot there. We have, yeah, both of our miners are going off for a quick drink. Our carpenter has nothing to do, and there's plenty of wood still around. I think a training axe. Hang on, haven't we got a load of war hammers? Would axes be the closest approximation to a war hammer? I suppose they probably would be. We've got battle axes. Okay, let's make some training axes. Let's make some barrels and some bins as well. Let's get rid of that. The training bin. So yeah, training axes. We shouldn't, in theory, until the first immigration, we shouldn't need a military yet. Yet, anyway. Now, these buildings, these rooms that I'm designating but not connecting up yet, they're going to be important later on. Wow. Damn, Double Pong, you are really going for it. Okay, these training weapons are nice and they're getting collected up. Okay, the stone and the various stockpiles are doing well enough. Our miners, oh, wary wizard, you are being lazy. You're in the main room on a break. Well, I can't say that I blame you. I mean, you know, you have been working quite hard, to be fair. To be fair. Shall we see what everyone's mood is like? Double Pong, you've been quite content. You haven't got a proper room, but you've spoken with a friend. Not many chairs around. Got in a snowstorm. Well, that's no good. Lack of dining tables. I think this is all sort of oldish news. I think we've pretty much sorted out the problems with those for the most part. Wary Wizard's quite content again. Not got a proper room. Lack of chairs. Snowstorm. Lack of dining tables. Admired a fine seat lately. Oh, you like your seats? Do you like chalk and various stuff? And you prefer to consume wild strawberries and sewer brew? And you detest blood gnats? Well, that's blood. I mean, what is it? Blood gnats do not sound good. I don't think there's any animal that can be called a blood gnat and actually be a nice thing. Not possible. Belrog, you've been quite content. Again, proper room, chairs, tables. Yeah, chairs, snowstorm. Caught in the rain as well as a snowstorm. Well, that's just bad luck. Zeta Flame, you're again content, although you haven't been sleeping in a proper room. But you've had a fine drink. You like your drink. Dwarven beer. You see, you prefer to consume dwarven beer, so the chances are you actually went and found some. I did try and get pretty much 20 of every booze that's available. Lack of chairs, snowstorm. You've admired a splendid trap recently. You've got a good appreciation for traps. This is a good thing. So, Senrod, again content, satisfied at work, chairs, snowstorm, dining tables, blah blah blah. I mean, we're it's all pretty much the same hymn sheet with you guys at the moment. Admire a fine door, Shadow Moose, you like your doors. Accosted by terrible vermin, complained of the lack of chairs. Snowstorm, lack of dining tables. Meh. And Freak the mechanic. Lack of chairs, satisfied at work, caught in the rain. Well, as much as I can, I'm trying to resolve all of these issues. We have the workshop, which is producing tables, coffers, that kind of thing. I'm going to now focus a little bit more extensively on rooms for everyone. Like this, you know, the old style. It works. As far as a way to produce rooms, it works. Now, the important thing I need to remember, and this is the key thing that I forget, and you kind of end up tempted. In a way, you end up tempted anyway to up and down. When a dwarf moves up and down between layers, it takes the same amount of time as it takes for them to move between squares on the same layer. So your best bet with a lot of these things is to actually make it, to make sure as far as possible that you think about the Z level, as they call it, because the fact of the matter is that Z level is massively underused, and I underuse it. You know, there's no here nor there about that. I underuse it, and I shouldn't. I should build in all Zs, not Z's, Zs. What can I say? It's kind of patriotic in a way. Okay, we've got a camel in the. We've got a one-humped camel. Why do they call it one-humped? It's a dromedary. It's a dromedary. The one humps are the dromedary. The two humps are the Bactrian. It's not a difficult thing to remember. Foolish dwarves. So I'm gonna quickly do that. So there's 8 rooms, which once Where Wizard and Double Pong have sorted out the... Forgive me for not memorising exactly who does what. There's no point me trying now, because let's face it, it's very soon going to end up very difficult to remember anything. Okay, those traps are going in nicely. What have we got? We've got... well, the precious stone room is coming along nicely, and the not so precious stone room is coming along nicely as well. And we've got lots of people asleep. So my next priority, let's get I think a weapon rack and an armor stand. We could do with those as well. Freak, you are making these traps. It's a good set of traps, that is. What is everybody doing? Ah, there's not actually a massive number of jobs now. We could do with more wood. Designate tree choppiness. There we go. Tree choppiness is important. Just gonna put furniture storage in that room for now. Okay, the wagon still contains crutches and splints and an iron anvil and cloth and stuff like that. So we need to cloth. Let's just chuck stuff in here. And what I'm going to do is stone, ammo, coins, bars, blocks, gems, finished goods, leather, additional options, corpses, food, animals. That's kind of it, really. I'm guessing that that's kind of good enough. I don't know where anvils would be in all that. Now everyone's busy again storing in stockpiles. Busy dwarves are happy dwarves. That is the key thing to remember here. Busy dwarves equal happy. Well, obviously, busy clearing away the corpses of your family is probably not a happy dwarf, but you get the idea. Happier dwarves. Busy dwarves or happier dwarves. Put the channels in there. The hell is that? A highwood splint. It looks like a small fox or something. It's mental. I'm guessing the splints and the like are actually working out okay. What have we got in here? We're TS is short for task, meaning that is currently in use for a task. I've got ravens flying around from the looks of it. Come on, dwarves. That's it. I think anvil is furniture, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to remove the wagon. Set that to be completely destroyed. And hopefully that will pretty much be that then. Okay, designate the removal of upstairs and ramps, like from there. That's us leaving one little diagonal ramp, as you can see. So hopefully, wow, they get rid of them ramps quickly, didn't they? You're efficient dwarves. And that just leaves a little ramp for what are you two doing now? Digging. You've gone to dig stuff. That is good. Okay. We need gems. This is going to be the gem stockpile. So that will then give loads more jobs for you dwarves to do. Got purple spinel. I don't know where we've struck that. Oh, there it probably is. There's that purple stuff there. Come on, Mason, dude. And them dwarves are definitely going for it. Where's it gone now? We're doing alright. It sounds like I'm really surprised, and I kind of am surprised. I'm kind of like flabbergasted, to be frank. We've got, oh my goodness, hang on a second. We've got 50 other, which means prepared meals. We've got roughly 50-ish drinks, 20-ish plants. Seeds, we've got a lot. That should, well, I mean, it's midsummer, we should be alright. Okay, build trade depot. Where's the trade depot? I want to make sure the trade depot is ready. Okay, you know what? It could do with being a little bit bigger, couldn't it? I'm going to get rid of that. Put that in there. That's where the moat's going to be. And then okay, there we go. So that's kind of going to expand that. And then we build depot, and I can push it right in the corner there where the walls are. And then hopefully the traps... No, I'm pretty sure caravan guards kind of get told where the traps are, so they pretty much are okay, you know. Architecture. Who should be given architecture? Other jobs, architecture. Other jobs. Mason. There we go. Architecture is such an infrequent job, it's worth putting a few different dwarves doing it. Now I know that traps are kind of out the way now. No, I can sort that out, that's not a problem. What have we got going? Let's have a look. Okay. You two are on your break. Fair enough, you deserve a break. You're working hard. You're working hard. This is probably going to have to be it for this session, to be honest. Yeah, I think I've got enough done now to feel satisfied. So what I'm going to do is leave it at that, and you know what? I don't want. No, you know what? It's a bit of a tricky one. Let me get rid of that designation. So at least you'll dig the rooms, but then you won't keep going like nutters. Could do with a smelter, wood burner. Don't need that yet. Come on. We can only dig that in winter anyway. Okay, right. So hopefully by next session they'll have built the bedrooms, make more happy dwarves, usual sort of stuff. All good. All good. I mean, let's face it, we're actually doing surprisingly well this time around. Surprisingly well. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So until next time, I bid you all farewell, and of course, cheerio.